Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome to the podcast, and thank you. I'm I'm about to show you something very, very frightening. Crypto people, us, me, all of us, we like to live in a bubble, and we can fool ourselves into believing that what happens in the legacy world, the rest of the world, doesn't really affect us. But let me show you something. You ready? You ready? That's what I'm going to show you right there. That is down just shy of 800 points, and the market's been open for about an hour and 20 minutes. So I want you to think about that one for a minute. The reason I'm showing you this is because there is no way for anything that exists in any form of finance to dodge that. 2.42% down in about an hour and 20 minutes, guys. For context, that is approximately $250 billion just like that. When that market dumps that much, there is really not a whole hell of a lot that you can do about it except smile, because guess what? It's already occurred. I went through the whole dot-com bust. This is long time ago, probably before some of you guys were even born. But I went through the dot-com bust, and this was day after day after day. There was absolutely no saving these tech stocks, man. It was gone. And you could try to sell whatever the hell you wanted, but guess what? Nobody was buying it. So you can put whatever price you want. I'll take what you'll give me. And people would give you nothing. This is kind of getting into our new normal here, more or less. Yesterday, we hemorrhaged off about 600 points. So today, we're just kind of not quite the coup de grace. But people are losing their jobs today. People are absolutely losing their jobs. Pension funds are getting wiped out. It's just bad, all the way around bad, but not completely. And let me show you why. Bitcoin obviously took a tumble, and there's no way that Bitcoin could avoid this. It can't be done, man. Not when you're talking about that much. Basically, 25% of the total value of the crypto market. That is that $250 billion. Let's call it 20%. $250 billion gone just like that. And today, and getting into this, is when a lot of these Bitcoin ETFs are coming due. They didn't perform very well. They absolutely did not perform very well. So guess what, guys? Everything's kind of coming with it. But there is a bit of good news. The first bit of good news is that it's Friday. So tomorrow we won't see another 1,000-point bleed off of the Dow because they're closed. They closed the door. They turned off the chain. They turn off the chain for the weekend, so emotions can settle down. And I think that's kind of important right now, and it definitely is for the legacy financial world, is that people just take a breath. So the good news is that it happened on Friday. This semi good news for crypto, believe it or not, is that, man, we were already chasing the bottom. We were already bottom feeding. We're carp down there on the bottom of the ocean and or bottom of the lake, and we're taking the drippings of the legacy world that settle down there, and we're gobbling them up. So we're already down there. This is not a huge shock to us. We've already kind of been living through this right now. So I don't think it's going to really tank it that much. That's the funny thing. I think it's going to more or less, I mean, we might see 28. That wouldn't surprise me a little bit, but I don't think you're going to go much lower than that. Now, 28 is kind of a cataclysmic event in crypto because altcoins just get decimated, absolutely decimated. When it starts to go like this, because we're not even the big carp, we're the little carp, and we're just trying to get whatever the hell is left down there. And again, when you when you are experiencing this, sorry, hang on, let me show you the screen again. So when you go minus 800 and on its way down, when you get that in hour and 20 minutes, there ain't a lot left to eat down there for the altcoins, so they're gonna kind of be hurting. I have absolutely nothing I can say really positively about this, guys, except welcome to investing. The worst crash, the absolute worst crash, is the one that you're currently in. and the next crash will be the absolute worst crash that you've ever experienced, and the one after that will be the worst one that you've ever experienced. It always hurts when you're in it. It absolutely always hurts when you're in it. But easy monetary policies, man. The bill was going to come due eventually. You cannot maintain interest rates as low as the U.S. has been maintaining interest rates without there being a reckoning. This is the reckoning. All right, we absolutely knew something like this was coming. Something had to give, and this is kind of more or less it giving. When you have the entire Federal Reserve and Yellen and all these other talking heads up there that dedicate their entire life to managing monetary policy, but they couldn't spot the inflation or a little bit of inflation, or they could polish that turd a little bit, letting you know that it's good for the economy. How are you enjoying that $10 gallon gas out in California? Are you enjoying your economy? How are you enjoying paying what you're paying for bread, eggs, milk, meat, staples? How are you enjoying a little bit of inflation because it's good for the economy? I don't want to go political, man, but this is not political. This is reality, and we are a reality channel. You cannot maintain these kind of loose fiscal standards without having to put a head in the noose. And this is kind of how it goes. We knew it was going to be a rough summer. We absolutely knew it was going to be a rough summer. I not going to say I knew this rough. 800 points, man, and we're just on our way down. That is tough. Tell you what, I'm going to be on the podcast Discord pretty much all day today. So if you need me to salve the wound or talk you off the ledge or something like that, man, please do hit me up, or you can email me directly at scott@thepodcast.com. But yeah, look, this is not a crypto thing. This is a global financial thing, and welcome to it. That is all I got on this one. That little bit of good news going out there on Friday, but you guys come here for truth, and I'm certainly going to give it to you. That's all I got. So until next time, please stay safe. I would say be smart with your money, but there's really, unless it's locked into like USDC or something right now, there's no way to be smart with it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.